After 2 years living in America, I wrote my first children's book, and one of my American dreams came true. Hi everyone, I'm Sadie, and since I was a child, I was writing. And I was kind of storyteller between my friends. They were gathering just so I could tell them my imaginary stories. And I really loved it. But I think it was in high school when I wrote something like professional, I think, and I gave it to my teacher, and she told me that I shouldn't write about love. I shouldn't let my characters touch each other's hand because I'm from Iran and the country is being ruled by Islamic regime, meaning you can't, like, no romance in the movies, no romance in the stories. And at that point I was like, so as an Iranian, I don't have freedom to do whatever I want to do, and also now you're going to take my character's freedom away. That was like, okay, I'm not gonna write. I stopped writing. I stopped writing since high school. I did write some stuff when I was doing my theaters. I was a theater actress too. But then I never tried to write a book or a novel or whatever you think of. And then I left my country. I was in Greece. I was working with humanitarian NGOs. That was a part because I was working in English. I was like, I can write something. I started writing my first screenplay, and I was like, it's in English because the NGO was international, and I was learning like English. My English is getting better and better, but I'm in Greece, so I didn't know what can I do with that story, honestly. And then 2 years ago, I came to America. So I was like, yay, I'm going to become a screenwriter. So, and then Hollywood was like, no, no way, no way. I sent my screenplay to some places and I got very good feedback, but just good feedback, nothing else. And that was a point I was like, I'm not going to get disappointed. I'm going to try and try and try. But in the meantime, why don't I do something smaller? Like something simpler, something that I can do it like this. I thought it's gonna be like this, but it took me like 9 months, like a baby, honestly, like growing a baby. But yeah, it took 9 months, and I found this amazing illustrator. Her name is Shiva Qaidian. She's from Iran, and she's in Iran. And one of the exciting thing about that was when I told her I want her to illustrate my book, she was like, so am I going to get to draw women hair? Because in Iran, when you write a children's book, when there's a mom in the story, she needs to cover up, even if she's home. I mean, it's not realistic. Even Muslim families in Iran, you would take off your scarf when you're home. But like a government wants us to censor everything. Just, no, nobody's, you sleep with your scarf, which is not realistic. Everyone knows, but they kind of want us to lie in the movies, in the stories, and yeah, she was like happy because she can draw an actual, like a real woman, with like a realistic woman. And I was like, sure, we have a mom, and you're going to draw this mom. Actually, this is 48 pages. I can't find that page. I think this is the mom here. You see? Mom with blonde hair. Yeah, she loved it blonde. I was like, do whatever you want to do. Because this, honestly, America gave me this opportunity to write whatever I want to write. I mean, this is a children's book. There was nothing complicated and crazy. The story is about Jay, who is being bullied at school. And Crowley here take us to the story and show us what happened to Jay and how he learned to deal with bully. And it's an amazing story. And honestly, if you have kids, or nephew or niece or whatever, you need to get this book for them if they're going to go to school, honestly. Because I use my experience as a, I used to work, when I was in Greece, I was working with humanitarian organization, with refugees, immigrants. Since I came to America, I started working with children, again, refugees, and I saw a lot, and like kids being bullied and then how they are dealing with that. I use all my experience and talent as a storyteller to write this book. So I guarantee the book is going to help your kids if they're going through tough time at school. If you're watching this video on my YouTube channel, you can find the link in the description. And if you're watching this video on TikTok, you can check out the link on my bio. And if you want to support me, yes, you can buy the book. And please don't forget, if you bought the book, just don't forget to leave me a review on Amazon. That helps my book to be seen. And just let me know what you think. For me, as a storyteller, honestly, with big dreams, specifically being a dream of writing novels and becoming a screenwriter, that's one of my biggest dreams. This is a first tiny step. And please go ahead and help me and get to the next step. And I forgot to tell you something, guys. So I have a niece, her name is Zahra, and she lives in Iran. And I promised her she's gonna get out of Iran and she can live in somewhere, study somewhere that she can be free, so she can live her life the way that she wants. She's like 13. And I told her, I'm going to write a book for you and save money for you so you can come here, or maybe go to Canada, because she likes Canada, honestly. To my dear niece Zahra, your arrival brought light, joy, and happiness into our family. And that's a fact, because she was born like a week or 2 weeks after her father passed away. So our family were in shock. And my sister was pregnant, and she gave birth to this little beautiful angel, Zahra. She changed our life. And I need to change her life. I need to do something big for her, and I'm going to do it. It doesn't matter if I can sell the book or not. I'm going to do it. But this book is for her. I'm just getting emotional a little bit. And thank you so much for watching this video. Even if you don't need the book, you can send the link to your friends. That would help too. Thank you so much. Next video, oh, I forgot to say, I know Homer is not in this video. I promise you, hopefully next video he's gonna be here. Thank you, goodbye.